So you know how like when you was in school and shit, they would always tell you like not to do drugs, but they never really told you like why you shouldn't do drugs. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now why you shouldn't do drugs. So like this shit takes place a couple of years ago, right? Now, a little backstory. This is like a year after I left college and shit like that. I didn't graduate. I just kind of like left. It's another story. Anyways, so like I'm going through like kind of a rough patch. Like I'm fucked up out here, young as shit, really like mad, aimless and shit like that. One of my homeboys decides he's gonna take me to a rave, okay? I'd never been to a rave, okay? Like, and I knew it wasn't gonna be like a rave because it was like at Aqua or some shit like that. So it was gonna be a bunch of niggas and shit. So like, not a rave, but like a high energy kickback, for real. But at a club. So like, the day of the rave, we spent like the whole day like smoking and drinking already. So like, when we got to the rave around like 9 something at night, I was already pretty wasted, okay? Well, not like wasted, but like fucked up. I was drunk. I was drunk. I really can't put it. I was high, I was drunk, I was fucked up already, okay? So like, we get inside the junk. First thing, I see one of my mans from high school. Not gonna say no names, but shout out to my mans though. First thing he says is, "Hey, bruh, I got some pills." And my dumb ass being like, I'm at a fucking rave. Why would you go to a rave and not do a pill or two? So like, I asked him what he got. I got Xanax. I ain't never had Xanax at this point. Let's get it. We go to do our transaction. Some like, this Lori Beth Denberg ass white chick tried to sell me Molly for like 20. And I was like, bitch, I can get that shit for like 10. You ain't fucked up. But either way, like, so we go through our transaction. I get 2 of them. I pop the 2. I pop the 2. Go to the bar. I order a double whiskey sour. First mistake. Well, to be frank, like, this whole day was kind of a mistake. But anyways, so like, I ordered a double whiskey Coke. I feel like the chicks at the bar had never like seen a nigga order a real drink, because like the minute I ordered it and the bartender was like, you know it's 18, right? I was like, that's fine. And they was like, oh my God, he got that. You know how this shit go. So like, yeah, grab my drink and go meet back up with my homeboys. Tell them niggas about my experience for the last 5 minutes. My other homeboy, he wanted to try Xanax too. Why not? So I found my other mans, picked the shit up, go back. My dumb ass pops another Xanax and has another whiskey sour. None of this shit is kicked in yet though. Like, I'm riding my pregame high. So like, nothing that I've done in the last 20 minutes has kicked in just yet, right? So we vibing and shit like that. The liquor kicks in first. Well, the second round of liquor kicks in. I get a little wobbly. But it's cool. We dancing, we chilling and shit like that. I'm macking on some women and shit like that. When you drunk macking, it's not really macking, because like, you usually just look like a dickhead. But like, if the girl is nice enough, she'll humor you, give you her number, and like, she'll lose you in the club. And you'll like forget you got a number. That's usually how that works. Anyway, my homeboy says I'm trying to smoke. I get tasked with having to roll the shit. Mind you, we're in a club, so like, I can't just like roll the shit in the club. So like, I go to the bathroom, and as I finish rolling the shit, everything kicks in. Everything. I was done. kicks in. I walk out of the bar, I walk out of the bathroom to the center of the club, and I spark the backwood. The last thing I remember was sparking the J, a security t-shirt, and I woke up on my homeboy's couch the next day. Apparently, he left me before I blacked out. So when his Xanax kicked in, he was already home. He had to come back and get me. And we both stumbled up Bladensburg Avenue. Apparently, I tried to fight a nigga at 7-Eleven because he wouldn't take my Metro card as currency. Don't do drugs. But in all seriousness though, like, if you're gonna do drugs, moderate your drugs and research your drugs first, because every drug and every person has a different type of reaction when paired together. Science, nigga.